right, TMO Bibi Akwaba. And Fambra Porcupine stand here on YouTube with Sir Obed. Oba, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to enjoy our amazing content. Well, Nana Poli, Asanto Koroko Edikan di Ababon Tiamba do Bibiase. Ewa dosron kwa do fortre. Ebra Nana Poli Eshre Nkwa. Enyano pe ene nkoma ho. Nami Adumo China Asanto Koroko ball against Legon Cities at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Then on Wednesday, Kotoko against 11 Wise. Second 11 Wise. But one step at a time. Now, Santo coach, before the Inswatre game, resume they have a pre-match media engagement where when you have a church, some who do questions are if you are now watching in a down call for Kumaswan call for Tia, so you have a church a Santo media no. Na media no so ato apeti ama kan yin central fonsa na yeso ato no apeti e de ama mo amohwe ene mo a mutie. Let's go straight to the point. Asante Kotoko coach Ernest Steven Bodi etrase obisan 8 questions nsem maako watche e de fa Asante Kotoko match obebo against Legon City. Yenim said this season opeti me Kotoko the first defeat of the season na club FN Legon Cities. I'm gonna mark out first defeat without me wasting my time. Definitely on him say Coach Ogum Yobia the human relation, no, especially how he want to relate to the fans now through. So Asante Kotoko cannot start playing football without talking about Nanapoli. So the first question had to do with Nanapoli. Incident CEO Swattermine. After the incident, Coach Ogum Nkasada. I mean, players in Kasai will be in Kasai. Vigil, 1 week, funeral. Nina Coach Ogum Bowa. Santo Kotoko media bisa Coach Ogum how he felt on the day Kotoko boy against Inswatreman. Enti de Coach Ogum edituja.
Thank you, Steve. The experience has not been good at all. Looking at what happened, but then before I go into that, I would like to say that our brother should rest in perfect peace. Yesterday, we all at the funeral, and I think that the club, Asanteman, his family, loved ones, sympathizers, we all give him a befitting burial. Which is very important. I was very, very happy with what I saw in terms of attendance, in terms of participation, the organization. Everybody took part, and everything was very, very befitting. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Back to your question. I think what I saw on that day wasn't the best for association football, because football is meant to unite and entertain. So we're there to play a game to entertain people, even though there was 3 points at stake. I think what happened is something that we all need to disapprove. We all need to condemn. It's not good for association football. It's not good for our league. It's not good for football in the country. Personally, I switched off when I saw Poli lying some few meters away from me, where the ambulance was closer to our technical area. I think it was Tinedu was warming up, and then he just came and told me that, Coach, I want to say it in fee. Coach, Poli neda hono, I'm going to be this kind of one. In fact, the moment he told me this, I just went off. I switched off, because that was not why we went there. We went there to entertain people. We went there to play football, to make people happy, to unite. That's the essence of football. So it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all, and it is not good, and it's not something that we have to approve in this country. Because if we do so, then it means that it's going to drag our game back and back and back and back. It's going to affect investment, it's going to affect sponsorship, everything. The business component of our game, it is going to affect it. So we need to all condemn this behavior. And I'm happy that the authorities have taken charge and are doing everything possible to make sure that the perpetrator or the perpetrators are brought to book. In fact, I'll be one person who will be so happy if justice is duly served for Pole and for all football-loving fans in Ghana.
Coach Ogum now turning canon and some of the two done. I mean, when you have clearly we cannot welcome hooligans in the game. The person game ni a corner game ni timi tu pon. Na dodo na teche ne sika bemwa. Ye ntimi nso so to trasem so. Na on say ye wo situation bi a ukumwa. Etima ade a wo pekura wakoma timi free mu. And that was the next question as Kotoko media ebisa Coach Ogum. So coach, say etna sidin ne ehwe de si won so atre na. Ehho ya ono ene abambuo no ene ayem hyehye no. So wo yere frɛ wo ma frɛ wo ehwe sɛ wo ho ye no. E ma ni drew point bi a wo decide sɛ ball na nkasa ne mpo no. Na coaching no opese wo jai. Na okoto our lecturers because lecture room there. Na dia obekɔ ne ebehunu ye bebo dressing room door ano. Ye bebo share na obehu de besi lecture room de bibia say ni ho. Enti de Coach Ogum de tuja.
I think my passion actually went away because if I recount what actually happened, you yourself, you are a victim of what happened. Somebody threw a stone, hit your right ear, and as you interview me now, I can see you having something in there to help you hear very well. You told me that according to the doctors, there's a sieve in your ear which is damaged, and what the sieve that is damaged, if you are lucky, it is 50-50. You'll be able to recover. If you are unable to recover, then that is it. And you yourself, you told me that even now, when you are there, you feel like there's something like water in your ear. I mean, when you are hearing, you don't hear very well. That was not why you went to Insuatre. You went there to cover, as a media officer, to cover the game, and then look at what happened. Somebody just threw something to hit your ear and damage your ear. As at now, if you are not lucky and it doesn't repair, then it means you have a lifetime permanent damage to your ear. Is that why you went to Insuatre? No, that's not why you went to Insuatre. Myself, they threw a stone at my direction. I was able to dodge it. And you, SK, the team manager, you was shouted, including some of the players, asking me to come and sit down, else they will hurt me. So if you look at some of these things, you don't expect me to be happy. I mean, about events. So actually, in fact, my passion for the game actually went off, because if I'm to go and coach, and if I go to coach, these are the things that will happen at the match venue. I don't think it's a good thing. And everybody, I mean, all stakeholders, if you are to come as a spectator to come and watch, and your life is not guaranteed, your safety is not guaranteed, I don't think you have the passion, you have that drive, that energy, that love to come to the stadium to come and watch games. So personally, I went off. I mean, I switched off. My passion for it went down, because I cannot, compromise in terms of my safety. But then, as I said earlier on, the authorities in charge have promised us that they are going to make sure that there is safety at match venue, so that everybody who comes there, media officers, spectator, players, technical staff, everybody involved in the game, in and around the stadium, everybody will be safe. Let's trust them. Let's support them. And I would like to also appeal to everyone that the match safety protocols or measures that have been rolled out, everybody should support it, because we all need our lives. We want to go there to go and have fun. We are not there just because of the 3 points to get injured or kill ourselves. So everybody should support it. It's not about the 3 points. The 3 points is important, but our lives are more important than the 3 points. So don't think because of the 3 points you don't want to go by the safety protocols just because you want to get the 3 points. And the authorities, to as they have promises, they should make sure that they beef up security at all match venues. And then once security is beefed up, I'm sure everybody can be guaranteed of safety, and we can all go as stakeholders in the game to go and perform our various responsibilities or functions on the day.
All right, so that was Coach Ogum, and our ten in Kano said, or didn't some to I mean, you can't nana pole ni free mona sempa. But I have Kotoko media manner up to date. I did that social song. What did I say? Ocean on TV, on radio. I did that social song. You say nipa boni fu bi di omonsa kekano. So what Coach Ogum is preaching is very simple. Let's try as much as possible to get rid of this bad behavior. I a bono ede afa. Meka just say bisana questions Marco 8. Let's go to the third question. A basa brain wa di pole hooligans on come. We need to go to the match itself. Asante Kotoko media, credit to them. Stephen Ebizan said tactically, Legon City is a new coach. Any idea? They are very stubborn side. Last year, we said no Kotoko boy bre. Quite ben so and our bobo and who they given them Kotoko fitness, tactical, structural. Yenti the Coach Ogum editorial.
Very confident and determined approach because they were the very first team that defeated us in the first round, and after that, I think we lost 3 more games, which wasn't good for team chemistry. I mean, for the outlook of the team, it wasn't the best. So tactically, we've done a lot to make sure that on Sunday we play very strongly, very aggressively to make sure that we get the 3 points. For us, for the tactical things that we do, I cannot disclose them because they are our weapon for the game on Sunday. But then I can tell you that physically we are in good shape, tactically we are also in good shape. We are ready. I've spoken to them about the need to be ready for the game, and then they are responding gradually. They are responding.
That was Coach Ogum. He was tactically there will be any holiday in the secret better about thing. But I think which will be enough for more and more here. Now, you can match in Ankasemu still on Legon cities. Because I know normally we share your previous game. Normally during pre-match, we share your previous game. We are not about to share your opponent. No, I share one kasa with team. No about have fans' expectations. These are the key information every coach the Babon thing ahead of a pre-match. You be say Coach Ogum say Legon Cities wants to survive relegation. And because they want to survive relegation, are the quality and matured players. Coach after Coach Park was Fabian and Jahon, you are a champion. I will take you over. For Emmanuel Jemfi money at the other day, you're a champion from Adriana Jemfi. So I'm support no one sure how they can survive. With this new energy, I'll be Legon Cities. Quite Benson, a coach, but Faswas and took a bit supporters, a baby hair born. I'm free Baba has posted, I'm on fire ho. And be free ho. You take Coach Ogum.
Yeah, they are a threat because I mean, they've, as you said, they brought in new players. They've gotten a new coach. They've been doing well of late. So it's a new page with stories to be told. When I say stories to be told, for performances to be exhibited. So I'm sure they are very determined, maybe to do what has never happened before, beat us both home and away. We are also very determined to make sure that it doesn't happen that way. So if you look at the likes of Emmanuel Jemfi and Co that they've brought on board, these are players who have premiership experience. They understand the game, they know the game and understand the game. So all that we have to do is to be extra careful on Sunday in terms of if we don't have the ball, and then also make sure that if we have the ball, the necessary tactical maneuvers, we have to execute them on time.
Ain't Coach Ogum and our 10 in Kano. Let's move to the next question. As Kotoko players me and said the red card Asante Kotoko boy against Clubber. Your friend is Swatreman Justice Blay Muhammad Camara Chejamna. You know clearly into me in your coach. I am beside a question. Or say, what did you know?
A big blow. If you look at Camara, he's been excellent. When he had his chance to be in the pool, he's done very well. He's very good in terms of his ball distributions, in terms of how he commands the back line. He's been very good, very, very good. If you look at Justice Blay, he brings a lot of command in the middle of the park. He brings a lot of control, stability, and balance in the middle of the park. His game reading, his understanding of the game, his decisions on the game, excellent. With and without the ball, very excellent. We know Jamna to the same. He also brings a lot of control into the game. His decisions are well on point. So these are three big players that we are going to lose on Sunday. But then I think we equally have good players to replace them. If you come to the goalkeeping department, Asari is ready to be in pool. He's been training very well. In the midfield, two our players, Tinedu and Co are all available for selection on Sunday. So I think even though we are going to miss these players, we equally have competent players to come and fit in there.
You know, modern bar Justice Blay Obama Asante Kotoko. He's been a solid player for Club FN Asante Kotoko. Well, Coach Ogum the two just said in his absence, about affect the club and the power. Mohamed Camara is also doing well, but with Coach Ogum, we had Danny say Kotoko be proper replacement. Well, Yaka suspension once we are talking about another way players can miss matches, which is injuries. In our previous video, the two him say Albert Amoa, Kwesi Asante, Peter Aqua, Fernando Wisdom Bassi. We mean players on Muntimimbo game maybe. Entia Klaba, defend Legon Cities. Yanko tie Coach Ogum. Na onfan chechirimu, what exactly the medical team is saying with regards to these injuries, no? Onfa MIA.
Yeah, Albert Amoa has started training with the youth team. Last week he started and he's doing well. He's doing well. Asante has a hamstring injury. He recovered and then came back and then he got it again. I think it was not totally healed before he came. Fernando also has a hamstring injury. Peter has also is also going through rehabilitation. His problem is, I think, around the knee, the back of the knee. He has a problem there, and the medical staff they are taking good care of them. So these players will also be missed, but then we don't want to rush and introduce them in there. So we are taking our time to make sure that they get better and join. So we had a meeting and I told them that in the absence of Blay, Jamna, Camara, and those who are injured, the few that they are left, they should make sure that they hold the front very well by making sure that we accumulate some points so that when their colleagues are ready and they join, we'll already be in the race so that it doesn't make the work very difficult.
Kotoko pra hon semni nyina na Coach Ogum di ama ono. Me sure say we there, I mean, panyi dware wi ana nsu asa se Coach Ogum kan wi ana asa asamasa. Nti ano di free oba me de tumani na bibia etimi akoso kama. Well, let's move on to other news. Let's move on to other situations. Na yen hwe ho asem enka. Asante Kotoko chita for so our expectations. Coach Ogum in same way my CM Farmer Asante Kotoko chita for.
I'm anticipating an exciting atmosphere because fortunately we've been able to lay our brother to a befitting rest. So I'm expecting our supporters to come in their numbers to fill the stadium to come and support us. It's a game that is very important for the club as the league resumes. So they should come in their numbers like they've done. Even they should come more than they have been doing. And then when they come to, I expect them to, or I'm appealing to them to support us, stay calm, even when things are not going well. The game is sad that if you are lucky, sometimes you get your rhythm and flow right from the beginning up to the end. Sometimes too, the rhythm and flow, they come and go off, on and off. So when we lose our rhythm and flow, they should be patient with us. They shouldn't be ranting at us. They shouldn't be, insulting us. Yeah. But then they should be calm, be very supportive, and then hope that we'll find our rhythm and flow back.
It's Coach Ogum now telling. Can last question have to do with Pole? I mean, Nipa Bebre who said a befitting burial the Asante Kotoko Ayebi. Esi nyabo trainer ye born and happen crack with see wabaso. Ewe juma power but wa my dear papa from Omu release fighting for justice. The necessary measures say Pole won enquire kwa nebe sunya dear free. Ni nyina atimu Asante Kotoko company for aye. But a man for susu said ebi ese club no so ago prama no so otimi bomoden no otimi G League edishe Pole en munyam. Ibisa Coach Ogum sansemi yentie die ono so edituja ewo the part that focuses on Pole chrese we film no Kotoko modern boy so bo no G League ede mano.
Yeah, I think that we need to take it match by match. Every match has its own dynamics. So we have to stay focused and take it game by game. If we take it game by game, then gradually we can get to the ultimate. So once we take it game by game, then it means that we pay attention to the dynamics within the game, before the game, and then during the game, we pay attention to the dynamics, the psychosocial dynamics, the tactical dynamics within the game. We take key notice of these dynamics and then make sure that we do the right things. And I'm sure once we do that, we'll be in a better position to achieve our goal.
Coach, we wish you the very best for Sunday and your team.
Thank you.
Yeah. Coach Ogum no atenen kaninti. The Coach Ogum de two jani nyina na abone tofa ediama wo. Safu duku asupie warrior sports and ano pay. Na lawyer Safu duku so den sem to about the new security arrangements. Okay, and run me catch you say Asante Kotoko about appointing safety and security officer. Possibly. Me usually much say the Bema opinion fan commander Griffix. Safu duku kani nyina hon sem church mu new security measures. Bamba Kotoko miemu stadium. Na machi teni bia kuma atoni yeme huni suro bia mbo bia afa no. Safu duku ede eno so etwaso. Yankoni nkotie lawyer Safu duku. Ewo nchechire mu mapo de mai in terms of security arrangement, protection, and the new football experience. El Babaya Sports Stadium.
The team, the supporters will need the resource to Ochina. So, at least they will come. Thank you. We'll pass there and see safety and measure some of that.
And you may have to folk any young apostles. And they hear and no senior safety and security in SCBFA. That Kotoko Swatwa Suchina. Na Ghana League is back. Send a baye, but send a medica kaino. Udo Polea, Ochina, show your love to Pole, show your love to Kotoko. Mama Yenina and Kosha Honomo, not at least Yen Sen and Normally to Mako.
Tama, apart from the original sports security officer, free the original commanding, police commanding, clubs will be appointed security coordinator. Oh, Corner Griffix.
Okay. Oh, fine.
And right, a training mom, DFI training mom, right? I'm going to handle security matters in a team bus, a bar, and just support the Benequid anymore. So, be see how being such will be a new beer, security for nothing.
But Mamma need spending free football.
Which aspect?
Then go for the honor,
only as I, but much your
money free Muso and I'm abroad for some.
I know you're friendly man, I know. I am going to say,
also, you're fair
because I have before.
And if you're happy when you don't go from someone who is almost better.
Only stewards.
Jombe
almost strategic position.
They say one be referee.
Oh, jam obi no referee.
Okay.
Now kuma so say
Referee say ball no obi referee rougher. Channel no mo so obi ka bi.
Obi na post for the bedroom. Edi rate no
channel no na referee no wa be di atia no okọ free go bata.
There be sani man there. Kumasi. Na nge wie ni. Tama ndi rate no
referee be di penalty na onam channel no freezer.
Tama obi ya be na dwuma sase so.
Obi anti musa na sem.
Obi match commissioners no you know match na show monsa.
Yeah.
Uchina match commissioner by my assurance say obi ya be na dwuma pepe. Without assurance no.
You ba be heavy.
Ndi rate no 20
and that form so
70. Time near 12 no near be gate.
Odi asempa so chia mu nyina kwa me worry offer.
Tama de can say man for say.
Crack ni.
When you obetimi do obusuafo nyina aba.
Yeah, because there's
say the bambo no.
The place is
more dini.
Okay.
Uchina be fe, be yakona be wie no. Na Kotoko ya carry the day. And there.
All right.
Yeah, we can assure be I say. Uchina 3 points in there. If you saw Wednesday so your boy every cup any wise. You know. E to aso sa. Come see ya. So uchina man for me boy.
La so nim Enoch DVL.
Hey. Yeah, Kotoko.
Did the red cards near DNA. Say my enough to every cup no my own say. One you careful you be say oh why when you training you know. Okay, we say premium you know.
Nah, how many no so far no, I say your red cards be 3. It's what the match no nyina mo dey see. Blay card. Goalkeeper Camara card. And Chedra Manazo card. They do on way out. In Iba. And then every time you Akwanzo injury so.
Okay.
Every time of course you know long you know. And wisdom so Basi.
Oh,
these are the players yeah. 6
Mbappe.
Six players.
Now you don't know Opera here. Training grounds now.
The
6
players out.
It was just an all picking Anna, so you know.
Mbappe.
Apart from these 6 players no there.
Strikers now. Okay.
Into Ochina
midfield on that.
Midfield
Some of my available. 3 midfielders are not there.
Yes.
Key midfielders.
Key. But you're equally good players here.
Okay.
When you match, I can say because the poly Thanksgiving service match will be sort of Jaman Formra. Now you say after 1 month of inactivity, you hear the basic.
We can say Lagos is coming here on Mumbai. Hey.
Oh, Tama say
points at stake.
Countries in the different from you.
But as boys no, Tama, players no.
Mumbai, you know Munkoyo. Go in at Lagos City is official.
I know around.
Clinton Omo
Kotoko players no, any supporters no, and they have to do this to honor Poli to say a better goodbye. It's the players and the supporters. Tama we dia.
So we move banana we move.
So when you supporters no, mun show mu presence. Would they yantum? But me cry the hear me say. Nano meminda yawada nipa be nenam yehu wo mo Heroes Park na se no anopa ne awie ni nyina no sesa nipa no ne bi sa be ka ho a lawyer e be ye few no ma kire se omo nua no ampa omo agya no kwan ampa those numbers we want to see it at least wo de chinankoa de polenti spell time kakra na bra
na zakito also on my stadium with this protection idea what's the sound
be a lawyer and Rebecca
what's
masasa me dwunu se mpesenka ochina no nka me kohwe enyama na no se
very firm position they on take video
o da bt
o come to ofu
ya bisa me kuma ase no se me se ka me ne se me kuma ase obi antinya me kuma ase no ona mi ami homeboy o
na one case ya
the local boy local boy o
the organ
local boy o unti ya hwe kuma se se ba so the squad na nam
entino o the mun kenya so we say also mo preventing from coming to what the squad ko e
also squad that squad also squad be
se be hwe ball squad e be hwe ball
I mean tia me wo fa
so be hwe ball la all the squad na nam so be hwe ball
Uza me ofa pa no.
Sir.
Papa no in charge of security no man.
Oh sir.
Na yakɔ no hɔ
How you
kra
go feel about? Yeah, I think I want
aka ne yakɔ no hɔ ne yakɔ no hɔ
Oba patas we. Nti my account offer Zaki to say on the squad.
Oh, but squad no.
All this and now that can squad or Ghana football.
Let's squad on just.
The word squad no.
yɛ mpɛsɛ better
Sa ana mene nan fo na behwe ball. Aha mene nan fo. E na behwe ball.
Hello, come be na unso so the squad.
Mene nan fo ne ba.
And I search at the gate no. Dem am ne gas o mo ye no.
So more street. The police has a street search with.
Mo nye.
They be ring.
Said be obia e ba stadium wa bibi nse no. Na dem so bia no wa ye o de wa akama. De se ma kan lawyer. Emia na aka no sa na o mo so be ye o mo de.
Tama the good thing is say F ni say. Ya mo hu say omo enye ineffective omo ye ineffective.
They want to prove.
They want to prove say omo ye effective. Omo ni abre. Ti me sure omo ni bire na me dey ka say.
One of that's your security, you know.
ɔyɛ gaga chama
Almost say zone cinema zone areas no stadium one no ubreach bia 50,000 Ghana cedi. Nti team officials no have access to players and technical team have access to all zones.
Four zones no.
Four zones ni nyina, omo access ni nyina. Equipment officer have access to one and
what is done in major
equipment officer have access to 1 and 2. Before team na arrive and warm up nya we warm up when game start pe
one only access beam
one or one no enti say
start the pitch
pitches and start match no equipment officer have access to the pitcher. You find 50,000 Ghana cedi because you're supposed to be there.
50,000 is the timer.
Yeah.
One person be out.
Punishment is a deterrent enough. So to just was a security person. You know all this thing. But I know person Ogum mom.
So set measures to punish people. Then obi be fun dako. Then et said den obi be fun wo kra. E bia embassy start bo no na equipment officer no. Nti so ka so be we 500 million. So wo gina ho keke na. Bibi say
tama na go pay dey be o.
O je dem bi omo ye warm up.
You can go there by.
I'm only giving an example. Omo ye warm up ni ade we also pie no. Ebi kwa na ni on say we are moving into a new era. Oh, so 500 million for this.
Tama what dey be on my mistake, we dey mistake din van go.
Warm up we so mu ye we sambe 30 minutes after game crash and 15
5,000 be for the first offender and that be na 500 million. 50,000 cedi.
Tama 5,000 any deterrent enough.
So second
I'm happy the clubs now
repeat offense by the home team shall attract a ban, home ban. A repeat offense by into almost 50,000. Who repeat it? So your home team, you attract a ban. We are away team, team shall attract 70,000 Ghana cedis.
Of course, now you're
am I person sanitize game no any my come pa.
And alcohol and
before alcohol crown. You say over those days stands in a man for the mood and don't drinks in any saying I ban.
Yanton Rio.
Unfanko inside the
hotel which
watch the one I'm
to in England near the
exactly
me Pia Badu book no
so Koto you walk
there no to one more you know
will be very offensive.
Even such a water probably with their bobia manopra. Such a water.
Obi Banaze
so such a water obi bo ni bit me bro.
We need
and is here
Obi Banu book or no get stopping from
situation as a what said what for name bia. I who say we pose danger on say Rick say where you am
or 5 be take it 3 hours as an I
at the gate no
I don't know to go get them as soon
at the gate dey be you know
get them as no we had you know I say
so yeah catch the supporters na say baby out bia no yeah bit watchful say
we no be search o and go for the win na go cost the we ewuram
na say Ghana mra no na search Ghana emra no say wo area baby hu so bi kura na mo na o suspect say
report
do we support and we be sound channel to say ni pay situation wo mu no
waboa
na say
o ti red ball
o twa blader
mo be ha man go for just stay me ba ma put him be din mo ba report me say
so to be there na be so
to be there no ni asem ba wa bona
of all the
kansem no sorry na uye
lawyer me challenge mo ade dey mo ti we ye to aso 4 weeks.
Tama ebe yo.
The same standards I'll be in any.
Tama the SC we pa ya anya sanya ma we dia. Na je say
you encourage you no.
I wish it doesn't happen like that. Man be break it.
And me
be we yes show be am na correct.
It is simple.
Man in correct.
who go here Tama?
Clap them.
Oh, can be actually play.
Yes see. Untimi go.
Who coach?
Clap them.
Message ya motivation.
Omu twam omu players no boka. Call you ho.
Tama so be Tama. Ubusa say ye Kotoko ye be na obi anya. Yen at least matches yen ebo bi there we make sure say ye be yeduma. Go we Kotoko. Other class member kwase obi nya 5.
No, so the good thing is say if the whole team no trust obe flat law na away team no of kwan say report to because we so be hu
ana be jabo match no club kra
aha we be hu e report to ama say
now also Oma empower the match committee says they should you have powers, yes, but no more use some powers no because of now and for some near into okwa no
referee for safety there the omo ka zen bem referee for them
say omo so zone wa obi di no
dam just omo to omo for officiating
hey omo the match commissioners na I the match commissioners na share pa din
obia go ha omo adwene o clubs no
is clubs mo na mo ye
enten na me ken say mo obia go ha referee
oh yeah report no
report
now
so be free referee
no aba me ho say 20,000 and ma say go report
now also go here man there
ade jana me ba ya bam no
all goes we not to
yes you fama
say jine mo di ni ye report no be a report
yes you fama obi di ba report no
jine di ni ye report no be no me so go report
ye dey
right it is a mami final one na be wie mami captain
before I proceed ma me den chef ja so na ma
mami